YouTube symbol on top, Prabhu. See, now you see YouTube, now it is getting recorded. Yes. On the top, you see YouTube, Prabhu.
No, I
On,
cannot see.
I can see, I can see. I can see now. Meeting is now streaming. Yes, Prabhu. Now it is recorded. You can carry on, Prabhu.
Yeah, I can also see it's not live stream now.
It's getting recorded.
Prabhu.
Thank you, bro. Hare Krishna. You can continue, bro.
So we
Sorry.
are now only starting. So we are just have a just recap of that so far we have completed the 3 chapter. First chapter we got a very nice instruction from Krishna that if we are in bodily consumption of life, then we will be lamenting like Arjuna. Jasyatma buddhi kunape. So anybody who is thinking that I am this body and anything connecting to the body is mine, he is in illusion, he is in ignorance, and ignorance means suffering. So in second chapter, Lord dissipate that ignorance by saying that we are indestructible soul, but circumstantially we are engaged in this body. So, and we have to get out from this imprisonment. Third chapter, Krishna asked Arjuna to adopt the karma yoga because we are in a material entanglement. All of a sudden, we cannot disentangle ourselves. We have to act such a way that we can purify gradually. Therefore, the karma yoga has been adopted, has been prescribed by Krishna, so that although we are in this material platform, we are in this material body, but we act in such a way for the satisfaction of Krishna, so that we will not be entangled. We will not be getting the reaction of our karma. But in third chapter also, Krishna spoke that there is an impediment for our spiritual advancement. What is that impediment? Lost. Lost means desire, material desire. Material desire will make us suffering. It is obstacles, oppositions. So, and it is the sitting place of this lost or our enemy, the greatest enemy, Krishna say, because this lost will take away our process of advancement. It will block our process of advancement. And the place the enemy stays, the strategic place, our senses, mind, and intelligence. That means ignorance. Due to ignorance only, we are suffering. We are allowing this Maya, this enemy lost in this place. So, in order to conquer the Maya, conquer our enemy, which is lost, Maya in the form of lost, which is sitting in our senses, mind, and intelligence, we need transcendental knowledge. Without transcendental knowledge, we cannot conquer our greatest enemy. Therefore, Krishna says that I am speaking this transcendental knowledge to Arjuna. So he started this chapter entitled as Transcendental Knowledge. And beginning, he told that what is the history of this Bhagavad-gītā. So Bhagavad-gītā, he told that Imam Vivasute Yogam, this is yoga system. Bhagavad-gītā, all 18 chapters is called yoga. It is called Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. And he told that I am not going to speak, I am speaking not just 5,000 years ago to Arjuna, but I spoke this science of yoga to sun god millions of years ago. So what I was explaining that even other planets also, they have peoples, not that modern scientists, they say that there is no people. No, that is a wrong conception. Government has never created any house which is vacant. Every house is filled up. So similarly, Lord has created all the planets that are filled up, just that we cannot see our microscopic and telescopic eyes. Therefore, we are thinking that there is nothing but a dust. We go there and collect some dust. We don't even go there. We do not know where we go. But assuming that we go there to Mars or Moon, we just collect dust. Because we have no access, we have no capacity. It is beyond our purview. But there is people are there. Just like in water, there are people are there. So many insects are there. So many things are there. Navalakkhana, Jalaja Navalakkhana. Similarly, in fire also, there's so many fire elements is there in sun. So Vivasan, he was spoken to Vivasan. Vivasan spoke to his son Manu. Manu is the father of mankind. The word main coming from the word called Manu. The word main we are using English, it is actually originated from the called Manu, who is the first progenitor, is the first father of mankind. From him, all these populations become started. So then Manu spoke to his disciple called Ikhoku, is a king in the line of Sun dynasty, in the line of Lord Ramachandra. In this way, this knowledge has been received. So the most important thing idea is that the process of Bhagavad-gītā is not an ordinary thing. We have to learn something from Bhagavad-gītā. You have to take a profit out of it. It's not just like that, they're just ordinary books. It is a science of yoga, so ancient and spoken so many millions of years. If you calculate the age of Manu, you can find out Prabhupada said 400,000 millions years ago, this has been spoken. So in this way, I have not shared the screen or what? So you can see my screen?
Yes, Prabhu.
You can see the screen or not? No. One second. You can see the screen. Yeah, you can see the screen now, right? So it is the history of Bhagavad-gītā. Then Krishna spoke again that Evam Parampara Partha Imam Raj, how we should receive this knowledge, transcendental knowledge. So Bhagavad-gītā wisdom. Krishna said that Evam Parampara Pratam Imam Raj Rishya Vidya Sakalena Mahata Joganashta Parantapa. The supreme science thus received through the chain of disciplic succession, saintly king understood in that way, but in course of time, the succession was broken. Therefore, the science age it appears to be lost. This is a very important thing because this is a confidential knowledge. Bhagavad-gītā is a confidential knowledge. It has to be received through disciplic succession from the Guru Sishya Parampara. It's a very authentic disciplic succession. Just like he told, I spoke to sun god spoke to his son, Manu spoke to his disciple Ikhoku. In this way, it is coming. But Sakalena Mahata Joganashta Parantapa. But somehow and other, the knowledge has been lost. First thing we should learn that Bhagavad-gītā is not meant, we cannot understand Bhagavad-gītā, go and purchase a Bhagavad-gītā, read ourselves, because I am an IITian student, I am IIM student, I am very intelligent, I can understand. No, it's a mystery. Rahasami etamuttamam. This is a very confidential knowledge. It has to be received through disciplic succession. Therefore, in our Hare Krishna movement, even a small child, like Tarangini or all, they are so much important, more intelligent than the Vedantist. It's a true actually. One time, the two Vedantists came to Prabhupada meet. And Prabhupada asked him, who is God? He told, no, it's not so easy to tell in one line who is God. And he immediately, Prabhupada asked Saraswati, one playing, one of the devotees' daughter playing, Saraswati, come here, tell me who is God. Immediately he told Krishna is the God. Why is Krishna? He is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then Prabhupada said, you go and play. Very good. Then immediately he looked at the Vedanti. No, he told, no, this is what you know. This is the whole Sonam Banam, all the things. This is the end point. This is Vedanta. Ulti Vedeshas Aham Eva Vedya. Vedesha Sarve Aham Eva Vedya, Krishna said. So, therefore, if knowledge is received through disciplic succession, it is easy for us. In ourselves, we see that before that, my sister gave me a Gorakhpur Bhagavad-gītā. I was keeping for 10 years, 15 years. I do not know ABC. But as soon as I got the first book, Srila Prabhupada Bhagavad-gītā, that now fuel my Krishna consciousness, awaken my Krishna consciousness. Because it is received through a disciplic succession. Therefore, it has got a potency. It has got a potency. It has got clarity. It has got authenticity. That is the important thing. Not that I'm erudite scholar, I'm IITian, I'm Sanskrit scholar, I go and purchase, I can understand. No, you cannot understand. You try. You try to talk with train and all, you're traveling with those who have read Bhagavad-gītā without disciplic succession. You see that they do not know even a basics of Bhagavad-gītā. Because they do not receive this knowledge through disciplic succession. That is a very, very important point here. And Krishna says, Sakalena Mahata Jagannashta Parantapa. This knowledge has been lost. Why it is lost? Lost means what is lost? Bhagavad-gītā is still there. What is lost? Purport is lost. The meaning is real meaning. Because everybody is interpreting. Everybody becomes so scholar. They are interpreting their own way. Just like we have got, I don't know, Prabhupada time there are 700 editions. Now I think 7,000 editions. Everybody is writing, a military man also writing Bhagavad-gītā. Everybody is writing according to own way. So therefore the purport is missing. The spirit is missing. That is whole idea that the Krishna say, Joganashta Parantapa. So therefore, we have to take the spirit. Without taking the spirit, simply we cannot understand. That is the purpose of all the things. So we have to take the spirit of Bhagavad-gītā through the disciplic succession, or meaning of through the disciplic succession. Otherwise, it is not. It is misunderstanding. So Krishna says that the very ancient science of relationship with Supreme Lord is today told by me to you, because you are my devotee as well as my friend, can therefore understand the transcendental mystery of the science. So who can understand? It clears the subject matter. Who can understand Bhagavad-gītā? Who is eligible? So, because here Krishna is telling to us why I am speaking to Arjuna. There are so many sages are there. There are Vaisishta, there are Vishnu. There is so many other great sages are there. Vasudev is there. Why Arjuna? Because the qualification of understanding Bhagavad-gītā means one has to be Bhakta Simi Sakha Cheti Rahasyami Etadita. Bhakta, he has to be Bhakta. Without a devotee of the Lord, one cannot understand Bhagavad-gītā. It's a mystery. Not only he is a friend, there are so many friends of Krishna, but one has to be Bhakta. That is very important thing. Unless one is a Bhakta, he cannot, he do not have the access of mystery. It's not like that I have a book and I just read and I'm a scholar, I can, Sanskrit scholar, I can understand, or I can understand by going through the translation. No. You cannot do that unless we devotee. As we know that in the beginning of our spirit, Krishna consciousness, Krishna consciousness life, we are not able to understand the things. As we practice sadhana doing, slowly things are revealing to us. It is revealing to us. Therefore, Krishna says we cannot understand. Ataha Sri Krishna namadi na grihad indriya, na griham indriya, sevan mukha jivadav. By service only it is revealed to us. That is the process of understanding. One has to be devotee. Devotee means who knows, who surrendered to Krishna. That is the thing. Unless when surrendered to Krishna, just like Arjuna accepted Krishna as a spiritual master, sadhimam tum papanam, sishyatehem sadhimam tum papanam. So he is now eligible to understand Bhagavad-gītā. You come and challenging Bhagavad-gītā, you cannot understand. You cannot challenge the wisdom of Gita. Let the wisdom of Gita challenge you. People do not know that. They're thinking that, oh, Bhagavad-gītā, I know what is 700 verses. They do not know it's a mystery. So therefore, Arjuna is telling, now Arjuna is surprised. He told, sir, Krishna, you are my friend, you are my contemporary, but you are telling I spoke into 100 millions of years to Vibhasan. I mean, how can I relate it? I mean, I am surprised. You know, sometimes people thinking that, oh, Krishna, Krishna is a very good historical personality, maybe little better than us, but not God, But Krishna here, it is revealing his things. When Arjuna surprised, is asking that, how can I know that you spoke? Krishna, that means Krishna is not ordinary man. Avajananti mama muddha manosim tanvasritam. People think that, oh, he came as a human form of body. He is just ordinary, but little more powerful. He lifted Govardhan, little powerful. No, he is Supreme Lord. He knows everything. The next verses he is telling that, Arjuna, I know everything. I know many births we have passed. I remember, you do not remember. Why? We do not remember. We do not remember also last week, what did we take lunch? Prasadam, dinner prasadam. But Krishna said, many births. I remember everything. A common man cannot. That means the difference between the Lord and Arjuna is that Lord remember all the incident, but Arjuna could not remember everything. Because we are part and parcel of the Lord. We cannot be God. Somebody claims I am God. In India, breeding place of God. Every 500 meters, everybody claims I am God. I am a God man or God. If you are God means you tell me 1 week before what did you take in lunch. You do not remember of that. And you are claiming as a God. But Krishna says, I remember Arjuna everything because I am God. He's telling I am God. Although I am unborn, my transcendental body never deteriorates. Although I am the Lord of all living entity, I still appear in every millennium, my original transcendental form. Now Krishna is revealing that my divine nature of our Krishna's appearance. I am not ordinary man. Ordinary people, we are taking birth not according to our will, but according to our karma. We taking this body. According to our karma, we are taking body. Somebody is dog, somebody is Bill Gates, somebody is Shah Rukh Khan, somebody is Ambani, and somebody is rickshaw puller, somebody is tiger.
ଏଗୁଡା କେତେ କମିବ କହିଲେ?
So according to our karma, but Krishna say here, I am unborn. My body never deteriorates. Krishna does not come this ordinary body. Our body is made up of elements, material elements. Krishna say, my body never deteriorates. And I still appear every minute of my original transcendental form. That is the difference between Krishna and all. Prabhupada given an example. Just like a sun, we do not see in the night, but some people see in the night. So, but sun is always there in the sky. So due to a different position, you can see the sun is there or sun is not there. Similarly, according to our different position, we see that Krishna appear in material form, Krishna is a Vaya form, but we do not know that Krishna has transcendental form. His internal potency is coming. Atma Mayaya. So there's so many verses in this reference. Rishabhdev also say 5:19 that my body is transcendental, inconceivable. There's beautiful verses of Rishabhdev is explaining that how the Lord appears. Lord appears in the transcendental form. Rishabhdev in these beautiful verses, Rishabhdev says that idam sariram mama durbibhyam. So Rishabhdev confirmed that my transcendental body Sachidananda Vigraha looks exactly like human form, but it is not material human body. See, it is inconceivable. I am not forced by nature to accept particular type of body. I take on a body by my own sweet will. See, Krishna explained very clearly here. Krishna is not forced to take any kind of body according to karma. No, according to sweet will, he takes the body. He is Sachidananda form always, full of eternity, bliss, knowledge, Satchitananda. It's not like material body. So this is the difference between our body and Krishna body. Therefore, Krishna says, I understand, I know, because I remember every birth. The difference between our body and Krishna's body. We will go back to the verses. We want to finish today soon, so we will go a little here. There's a difference between the Krishna and conditioned living entity. So Krishna body is eternal. Therefore, he remembers past, present, future. Never forgets. Infallible. But conditioned soul eternal, but forgets. We are prone to forgets. We change body. Basam chijennani jatha vihaya. We change body, we forgot. Death means what? Forgetfulness. We do not remember what is our last body. Because although we are eternal, but we forget because we are conditioning stage. We are prone to accept the body. We have a tendency to accept body. Therefore, we forget. Remembers all birth because body does not change or deteriorate. Forget because body changes and deteriorates. There's a difference between our body, Krishna body. Krishna appears by his own will, but we are forced to appear by karma. Karmena daiva netrena jantu. It is said that according to our karma, we take birth. Karanam guna sangasya sadasada janma janmisu. 13:22 Bhagavad-gītā. So according to karma, but Krishna says, Namam karma ni limpanti. I have no karma. I don't have anything. So his body is transcendental, our body is material. No difference between body and self. She is Advaita. But our is soul acquires external body and gross and subtle. We accept this external body which is made up of gross and subtle. So therefore we forgot. That is the difference between our body. So whosoever claiming that I am the God, you remember for 7 days, then I will certify you as a God. What to speak out many, many births. So Krishna again now revealing that what is the purpose of his appearance. Krishna says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamayam. Whenever, wherever there is a decline in religious practice or descendants of Bharat, a predominant rise of a religion, at that time I descend myself. So here important dharma word. Prabhupada given a lecture on this, very nice, many lecture on this, to clarify one thing that sometimes people think that dharma means this Hindu dharma, Muslim dharma. There was no Hindu in Vedas actually. Hindu is actually, as Prabhupada says, that it is spoken by Persian, because the Sindhu river is there. They cannot pronounce S, so they pronounce H Hindu. This side is Hindu, that side is Pakistan, this one. Sindhi. We are Hindu. So therefore there is no word Hindu in this in our thing. There is only Sanatana Dharma. So dharma means our real nature. What is our real characteristic? It's not like a faith, English, if you go to dictionary, a religion, they translate dharma as religion. Religion is like a faith. Supposing I may have faith on Hindu, tomorrow I may change my faith to Christianity. That is happening, particularly in Orissa. It's a very rampant, they come and they induce people economically, they allure the people to give some financial support. They change it from Hindu to Christianity. That is not dharma. Dharma means that a natural characteristic, just like a liquid. Liquid natural characteristic is liquidity. We cannot separate. A salt is salty. We cannot make salt as sweet. Salty is the natural dharma of salt. Sugar, natural dharma is sweet. We cannot separate. So the dharma Krishna mentioned is our real nature, our natural characteristic, intrinsic characteristic. That is called dharma. So therefore, dharma is not faith. When there is a real nature is jeopardized, or real nature is now in a problem, because our real nature is to serve Krishna, just like a finger. A finger nature is to serve the body. So Krishna says that we are part and parcel of the Krishna. Mamavansa jivaloko jivabhuta sanatana. So as a part and parcel, we are meant to serve the Lord. This is our real nature. When the real nature is in problem or jeopardized, or is not doing his work, so Krishna comes to make an adjustment. Said this one. When there is a discrepancy in our natural sequence, or discrepancy in our following this, our real nature, Krishna comes. Abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam sujama. He comes. Why he comes? He comes to set this, adjust everything. Again set the rules, set the dharma. Therefore, Krishna says, I appear because wherever there is people are forgetting their real nature, there is a discrepancy in their real nature, I come down. So how he comes, then of course he comes in a scheduled time. Srijami means he is manifested. He is not created. He is not born. He is manifest. He appears. He incarnate like this. He is not like created, So in a schedule he comes. But he is not obliged to come in a schedule, because he is independent. But according to usually schedule, Lord appears in the upper Yuga, 28th millennium of 7th Manu of a day of Brahma, he comes. In a day of Brahma, he comes once on the earth. But he is not obliged. He may not come also. So why he comes? Paritranaya sadhuna vinasaya cha duskritam dharma sanstapanarthaya sambhamane. To deliver the pious and annihilate the miscreant, as well as re-establish the principle of religion. So this unnatural life, we are now living in an unnatural life. Our nature is to serve the God. We are serving dog. That is called dharmasya glanir. Abhyuthanam adharmasya. So much so that we forgot God. We only dog server. Everybody is serving other than God. When that one becomes so rampant, So predominant rise, Krishna says, I come. Because we are so much addicted to all this unnatural life. Therefore, Krishna has come to paritranaya sadhuna. Sadhu means who have sacrificed everything. Sadhu, sadhava bhusana. Titikya, karunika, these are all the things, sadhu. Sadhu revasaman mantabhya. 9:30 also Krishna said. So sadhu has quality. These are sadhu. So for sadhu is very dear to Krishna. Also Krishna says that for me nobody is dear and nobody is very enemy. Krishna says sarvasya chaham sudesani vishta. No, 9:28 Krishna says that that name deshwami name priya. Nobody is very dear, nobody is dear. But whosoever bhaktya tu bhajanti mam, whosoever now engage in my service, I am very attentive to him. So Krishna is the paritranaya sadhuna, to deliver the sadhus and on the way to miscreant, to annihilate the miscreant who is disturbance for establishing the dharma, the real nature. For that purpose Krishna comes. Just like Prabhupada given an example. So that why he is very interested to sadhu, because some Prabhupada used to give example just like child. A child, if somebody slaps him in the street, he may excuse, he may forgive, he will not react. But father will not tolerate. Oh, you slapped to my son. Oh, similarly, sadhus are great devotee of the Lord. They are very dear to Lord. Krishna says that sadhava hudame maham, sadhunam hudame teham. I am in the heart of the sadhu, and sadhus are in my heart. So Krishna is very just like a father is so much loving to son. He cannot tolerate. Krishna cannot tolerate. Although sadhu will tolerate, Krishna cannot tolerate any kind of crucifixion and any kind of misbehavior to him. Just like Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj was insulted by his father. Krishna could not tolerate. He has to come as a Narasingha to take the revenge. But Prahlad Maharaj never retaliated with his father. He never said that, father, I am going to fight. I am agreed, whatever you insult me, I am fine. I tolerate. See, that is the difference. Therefore, we have to be very careful. Nobody is my enemy, nobody is friend. I am equal to everybody. But yetu bhajanti mam bhaktyate sumai. Anybody who is devoted to my, I am very attentive. So Krishna is not partial. Anybody who is obedient, he is very devoted, he is attentive only. So now Krishna is telling that how no, one thing we have forgotten. Then Krishna is now speaking about the divine nature of his appearance, that anybody knows this, that how I appear. Supposing I am appearing, when I am appearing means I have some good activities, just like Krishna appeared in Mathura. Then from Mathura he went to the Vrindavan. Simply he did not appear. He did some activities in Vrindavan. 11 years he stayed there. There are so many demons he killed also. And also there was a reciprocation of love between gopis and all. So many activity he did. He went to Mathura. He stayed up to 31 years. He did some activities. He went to Dwaraka. He stayed up to 125 years. He also participated in Kurukshetra war. There's some activities is there. So Krishna telling who knows the transcendental nature. Janma karma chame divya means transcendental. So his activities is transcendental. If anybody knows that, but how he knows? In truth, not just superficially, I know Krishna, Krishna took birth in Mathura, I came. No, not storytelling. In tattva, in full of philosophy and logic. Upon living body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, Arjuna. So this is a very nice. This is the mission, Krishna mission. Krishna mission is that he has to come to establish the constitutional position of every living entity. That is his mission. So how we can achieve it? Simply by knowing in truth how Krishna came, Krishna did all the activities, and all these activities are not ordinary activities, transcendental. Stealing Krishna, just like he's stealing butter. Do you think that Vaikuntha there is no butter? He is Lakshmipati, Satasaharsa Lakshmi Sebhamanam. Sata Sahasra Lakshmi is very carefully serving him. He is the husband of goddess. He do not have like lake of the butter, but why he is stealing butter? This is all Ananda Chinmaya Rasapati Tavistavi. He is Ananda Chinmaya, transcendental, Chinmaya Rasa. Gopi is also loving. Everything he is in full. He do not need anything. But all his activities here is transcendental. Although it appears to be like material, but it is all transcendental. He do not need to kill these demons. He is as a Paramatma, he can switch off Ravana, switch off Kansa. Why is coming? His transcendental activities. He is not coming that for because of one demons in a one globe. He has to come to kill him. No. From him, breathing process, Jasaikani Swasita Kalam Atvalam Vajivanti Lama Vilaj Jagadandanata Vishnur Mahan Sayajasaka Vishesh Govindam. From his breathing process, millions of billions universe coming out. And in one universe, one demon called Ravana or Kansa, why he has to come? He can kill there also. He do not need to come. But he is coming for the devotee's sake. Therefore, his activities are not ordinary activities, transcendental. And anybody who knows this, the result is that he will not suffer in this material world. He will go back to Godhead. Our suffering is the birth, death. So Krishna mission to come here so that he can show all his transcendental activity. We will be attracted. They're beautiful verses. And this chapter is very important to understand that Krishna's confidential way of coming. So Krishna say that very nice. Brahmaji revealed this one in Bhagavatam. Krishna here, Prapancham, he say, my dear master, although you have nothing to do with material existence, you come to this earth, imitate material life, just to expand the varieties of ecstatic enjoyment for your surrendered devotee. So Krishna is not coming that, oh, I have to kill Ravana, I am coming. No. It is on the way he is killed, that's all. But whole idea of Krishna coming to give enjoyment to his surrendered devotee. That is whole confidential things he is coming to. His mission is to awaken Krishna consciousness. Every incarnation Krishna comes to awaken Krishna consciousness. That is the most important purpose of his coming. Whether it is Ram, whether it is Narsinga, awaken Krishna consciousness. There is a beautiful verse. It says that Anugrahaya Bhaktana Manusim Devastitaha. When Lord assume a human-like body to show mercy to his devotee, he engaged in such pastime as will attract those who hear about them to become dedicated to him. That is his mission to revive Krishna consciousness. Bhagavad-gītā, why is speaking? To revive our Krishna consciousness. We have forgotten our dharma. Dharma means Krishna consciousness. Sarva dharman parityadam mam ekam saranam braja. That is our dharma, means surrender to Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. When you forget that Krishna consciousness, Lord comes, appears, millenniums after millennium in multifarious incarnation to reclaim the conditioned soul, to revive our Krishna consciousness, to renovate our Krishna consciousness, to bring us back to Godhead, in short. So then we can move to next one. So Krishna here saying that Vitaraga Bhoyakroda Mamamaya Mamupasrita. So Krishna is telling many people, after knowing my transcendental activities and appearance, they have gone back to Godhead. They attained my transcendental love for me. So Krishna here is telling that how one can come to Krishna. Here described that Vitaraga Bhoyakrodho means free from fear, free from attachment, fear, anger, being fully absorbed in me, taking refuge in me. Many persons in the past become purified by knowledge of me. Thus they all attain transcendental love. That is very important. So why? Because the process like Vitaraga Bhayakrodha, one cannot free from the anger attachment unless one gets this transcendental knowledge about Krishna. Without having the knowledge of Krishna, without knowledge of Bhagavad-gītā, one cannot take shelter of Krishna. You find out a person who is a Krishna devotee without having reading Bhagavad-gītā, He may be Krishna devotee, but sentimental way. Unless he is a very elevated soul like Mirabai and all different. But otherwise, sentimentally we can be attached to Krishna. But those who are very strongly attached to Krishna means they must have a knowledge of all the things. So Krishna says that everybody is searching after me. Everybody. Je jatha mang prapanjante stang tataiva vajamimam. Mama vartana vartante manusyam partha sarvasa. Everybody they surrender unto me. They are searching. The Brahmavadi, Mayavadi, they are searching. Those who are thinking Krishna is impersonal. Those who are thinking Brahmeti Paramatmeti, who thinking that Krishna is Paramatma, super soul existing in everybody's heart. So he is also searching after Krishna. Then those who are devotee, Bhagavan iti sabdyate, Bhagavan is Supreme Personality of God, personal form, they are also seeking for Krishna. So Krishna say different type of transcendentalists, all that transcendentalists, but they are different degree. The Jnanis, Yogi, Bhakta, they are all different. They are trying to understand the absolute truth according to their capacity. But they are trying due to dint of their lack of knowledge, limited knowledge. Just like those who understood Brahman, they are like a school student, just like a school student, college student, university student. The subject matter is same. Let's say if they are being told to talk about some Indian politics, a school student also can speak about Indian politics, but has a limited knowledge. College student is a better knowledge, but university student is a more better knowledge. So according to their limited knowledge, they speak. But everybody is trying to this point, searching after Krishna. There no question of that. Krishna say everybody, my path in all respect, everyone follows. So, but according to their limited knowledge, they will get the realizations. Even those who are karmi, they also Jagyanswara Krishna, they are doing all rituals, sacrifice. They do not know that Krishna is the beneficiary of sacrifice. So everybody is after. And but Krishna says that according to the Jathamang Prapanjante, as they surrender, I reward. Not that everybody get the same result. Jatamat tathapat. See, this is the Prabhupada always give this map of the philosophy. You can take a flight from India to Singapore, but you will reach in London. That is not possible. Similarly, Krishna himself said that. According to their limited knowledge, their perception, perspective, they approach me everybody, but they do not get same result. Jnani do not get. Jnani, they got different plan, they merge into the Brahmajyoti. Paramatma also, they do not get the same way. Bhakta is getting different way. So there are different destination for them. It's not like that it is same destination. So Krishna says that accordingly they surrender, I will give to them. This is Shraddha, Bhaktir Bhavati Tadrisi, Brahma Samhita 561 or something there. According to our Shraddha, according to our approach to Krishna, our mentality, our way of approach, we will get the same result. So here Krishna is telling men in this world desire success in fruitive activity, therefore they worship demigods quickly. Of course, men get result from fruitive work in this world. Karmaja is saying Siddhir Bhavati Karmaja. Karmaja means who is acting in the line of fruitive activities. Means the worshipper, the demigod worshipper in 7th chapter we will study very elaborately. These are those people who are misguided by material desire. They want material desire. Therefore, they approach demigods and they quickly get the result. But they do not know that this is not the ultimate goal. Neither their result is permanent. That is also temporary. So therefore, after so much of knowledge, they can come to the point that Vasudeva Sarvamiti. That Krishna is all in all. Let me approach Krishna. Unless one come to that point, they are so much infected by desire, they go to demigod. Why people are going demigod? Alpamedasa, no knowledge. Therefore, Krishna speaking transcendental knowledge. Krishna say Alpamedasa. Jagantihi Alpamedasa. Kamestes ter hitajnana jajante alpamedasa jajanti anya devata. So kamestes means they are infected by desire, and therefore they approach to demigod. But they have no idea these are all transient. After they exhausted all this, after getting all these material opulences, that is exhausted, again they fall down. So more elaborately we will speak on this subject matter in 7th chapter. Krishna says Chaturvarnam Maya Sustam Guna Karma Vibhagas. Tasya Kartam Apimam Vidya Kritim. So 4 kind of social division and spiritual division. What is that? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. These are very scientific. It's not a caste system. Nowadays, because of politics, they made it a caste. It is very scientific. It never say Kama Karma Guna, Janma Guna. It never say Janma. Karma Guna Vibhagas. Not according to birth, I am somebody. No. According to my symptoms, my qualities, my activities. Just like in everywhere, America also, they do not know what is caste system. India only we know this caste system. But America also actually a caste system. There is intelligent class of people there. There is a military class of administrative class of people there. There is a mercantile class business people there. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett and all. So then there is a Sudra there who is working for everyone. So there is always a scientific division. We have like head, arm, belly, leg. Similarly, Krishna says this is scientific division. Krishna has created this system. It's not like that we are manufacturing this system. It is created. It does not belong to any other, any this division. So Krishna has created this, very scientific. This system is. So also spiritual division like Vaishnavas, the spiritual divisions are like Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyas like this. So Krishna creates, but he is not unaffected. Krishna ne namam karmani limpati name karma palasva. Whole idea of creating this varnashrama system, because this is the foundation of human civilization. Otherwise, animal. Ahara nidya bahaya mauthuna. So this is eating, sleeping, mating, defending. This is all same. What is the difference? Dharma eka adhika vishesha. Dharme nahi na pasuvi samana. If there is no religiosity, then we are like a 4-legged, 2-legged animal, simply eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Our modern civilization only focus on these things: how to increase the eating, how to increase the enhance mating, defending, and sleeping. Whole our discovery, whole our endeavor for this advancement, not for any other thing. Therefore, Krishna Prabhupada says soul-killing civilization, this civilization. So here Krishna says the Varnashram system is very important for spiritual progress. It's regulated our sense gratification. It will elevate us slowly. So, but Krishna says, Namam karmani limpade. Although I created, but I am not bound by this reaction. They know what that affects me, nor do I aspire the fruit of the action. Because everybody in this material world, when they turn away from the Lord, it is said that Krishna bhuliya jiva bhagavan chakare nikatastha mayatre jhapatiya dhare. So Maya will immediately catch, because we have turned away from the Lord for our sense gratification. So everybody by birth they are engaged in sense gratification. So to regulate that sense gratification, Varnashram system has been introduced. It's very scientific, so that everybody will do their work and regulate their sense gratification process. Slowly, they will purify. That is whole idea of Varnashram system. But Krishna said, no, I am not affected by that. Although I created because I want, because Krishna always anxious to bring us back. Therefore, whole system has been created, just like a jail. Jail is created, not that government want that everybody should fill up the jail, go to jail. No. But some people, those who are unlawful, those who violate the rule, for them to accommodate, rehabilitate and reform. Whole idea to rehabilitate or accommodate and reform them. So Krishna also created this material world as a prison house, so that we people who rebels, the conditioned soul who rebels against the Lord, who is torn away from the service of the Lord, they can be accommodated, they can be rehabilitated, they can be reformed. Therefore, Krishna is creating all these systems. So everybody is not on the same platform to immediately take up Krishna consciousness. Therefore, Krishna is giving everybody a chance so that they can come. Somebody can gradually, somebody can come quickly. Just like Prabhupada say that if a matches will fall on a dry grass, it will immediately catch up the fire. Wait, it will take time. But there is an arrangement for Krishna. He is very merciful. He is more anxious to take us back than we are anxious to go back. So here Krishna say all the liberated soul in ancient time acted with this understanding of my transcendental nature. Therefore, you should perform your duty following their footsteps. So Krishna is telling that there's a history also. Many people have done this by understanding this transcendental knowledge. What is that transcendental knowledge? That we have to work in such a way which is sanctioned by Krishna. Dharma. Sarva dharman parityajam mamekam saranam bhaja. That is whole idea. Krishna is teaching with example to Arjuna that we have to work by sanctioned by Krishna. Krishna is sanctioning that I come here to establish the dharma. Your dharma is to serve me, to act on my behalf, to act for me. Therefore, Krishna is telling many liberated souls in the past, they understood this knowledge. Therefore, they go back. Many people do not know that I am the spirit soul, I am the part and parcel of the God. Jivara Swarupave Nitya Krishna Radasa. And my main purpose is to engage in the service of the Lord. They do not know that. Simple thing. Sometimes they say that why I am become a servant, But they do not know they are already a servant. They are serving their wife, children, their boss, their government. Service is there, but misdirected service. So therefore, Krishna says even the intelligent are bewildered in determining what is action, what is inaction. I shall explain to you what action is, and knowing which you shall be liberated from all misfortune. So Krishna says in third chapter, action about action, karma yoga. But here telling that this karma yoga should be done on a platform of knowledge. Otherwise, it's bound the reaction. Whether it is a pious activity or not pious activity, it will bind. Even you do some pious activity, it has got karma reaction. Kunti Devi is saying, what is that verse? He will take birth in a very good aristocratic family, Brahmana family. So Kunti Devi is praying that verse. So everything has a reaction. Therefore, Krishna telling even intelligent people, they do not know how to work properly. Just example, Duryodhana is fighting, Arjuna is fighting. But there's a difference between Duryodhana fighting and Arjuna fighting. Duryodhana fighting is bound up by his reaction. Arjuna fighting is not bound up by reaction. Because Arjuna fighting externally looks like somebody say, oh, both are fighting. What is the difference? Sometimes the devotee, they say that, oh, both are working, both are eating, both are dancing. You are dancing Bollywood, we are dancing on Hare Krishna. There is a gulf of difference. There, although it appears to be both are moving their legs, hand, but there's a difference, qualitative difference. Externally, it looks like Arjuna is not bound up by reaction because he is acting on behalf of Krishna or under the order of Krishna. Therefore, we should work under the order of Krishna. Then we will not bound up by reaction. That is called working in Krishna consciousness with proper knowledge. Therefore, the Guru is very important. We cannot know how to work for Krishna. Therefore, Guru comes in a later part. We will see that how the Krishna says that you should learn this act, learn this knowledge, how to act on the platform of knowledge by a Guru, bona fide Guru. You should learn from a therefore, Krishna says the intricacy of action are very hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what action, what forbidden action, and what is inaction. There are three kinds of things Krishna says. Action means prescribed duty. According to Vedas, some Kshatriya has to fight. Brahmana, Patana, Patana, Jajana, Jajana, Dana, Patigraha. Vaishya has to do the cow protection and trade. Shudra has to, do all the menial work. So these are according to Shastra. A brahmachari also, they have some certain kind of things. Brahmachari, Guru, Kule, Vasana, Prasadana, he used to go to Guru and following the order of Guru. Grahastha family also, Grahastha is ashram. Krishna consciousness is main thing, center of that ashram, although they get married. Then Banaprastha also, Banaprastha Prabhupada say that after 50 years, Panchasya Urdham Vanam Gachet. We don't have forest also. If you go to forest also, there are so many tiger, Birapan also there. So many dangerous. So therefore, we should go to Vrindavan or Dham Jatra. Prabhupada used to say particularly the Banaprastha, how they live. They go 2 months to Dham Jatra, then come back. Again go to 3 months, again. In this way, they go to Dham Jatra, slowly detach, they prepare for the sannyas. So everybody has certain kind of activities there. So Krishna is very nicely saying that. So there's a action, there is a inaction, there is a forbidden action. Action means which is prescribed in Veda. That also pious activities, but still has got reaction. On the other hand, forbidden action means against the prescribed duty, against the rules, Vedic rules. Just like we have got citizen, we have got some rules, law of land. We have to follow, that is called prescribed duty. And we do not follow, you will go become an outlaw, you go to jail. So that is called, and another called inaction. Inaction means you do the action, but there is no reaction. That is called Krishna karma. There's a beautiful verses in most of the time people do not speak of these verses, but Prabhupada say that these verses is very important in Bhagavad-gītā. So Krishna spoke these beautiful verses with the essence of all Bhagavad. Mata karma krin mata paramo mada bhakta sangha varjita nirvahi sarvabhutesu yasamam eti pandava. So the beautiful verses, this verse. My dear Arjuna, he who engaged in my pure devotional service, free from the contamination of fruitive activities and mental speculation, he was for me, who makes me the supreme goal of his life, who is friendly to every living being, he certainly comes to me. Prabhupada say that this verse is the essence of, therefore this verse is considered to be the essence of Bhagavad-gītā. Why? Because Bhagavad-gītā is a book directed to the conditioned soul, directed to the conditioned soul who are engaged in the material world with the purpose of lording over the material nature, who do not know the real and spiritual life. See, we do not know forgotten our real nature. We want to become a master. We want to be lord over this. So what is that? Mata karma, Krishna karma. What is that mata karma? Krishna karma means you have to do the work for Krishna. That is Krishna karma. Preaching also Krishna karma. So Krishna karma is there. So we have to do Krishna karma in this way, we will not be implicated actually. So that is called inaction. And later Krishna says that who sees inaction in action and action in inaction is intelligent among men. He is in the transcendental position, although engaged in all sort of activity. So here very important thing, Krishna say, who see that, see a person, he knows that, just like Arjuna. Arjuna, who is refused to fight first. He do not want to fight. Because how can I fight with relative brothers, my relatives, my brothers, my grandfather, my guru? From the material estimation, it is very good, non-violent, very good, very compassionate, very Arjuna has very nice. But this decision of Arjuna, Krishna rejected. Spiritual point of view, it is rejected. Not only Krishna chastised him. What is this Arjuna? Asachan anvasasantam pragyavadasam. You are speaking learned word, as if you are very learned. You are speaking, why should I fight? Why should I kill? Killing is not a good business. But you do not know that. What is actually knowledge? What is really action? What is your action? What is your duty? You do not know that. Therefore, one who sees inaction in action, action in inaction is intelligent. See? Here Arjuna, Krishna induced Arjuna, you do fight. You fight for me. there will be no implication of reaction. That is the art of seeing. That is, we need spiritual knowledge. We need transcendental knowledge. Then only you can know that one is working in Krishna consciousness, one is not working in Krishna consciousness. Although, supposing we do not say that if somebody gives money, we accept it. It looks like we are like a material activities, like, we are bound up by it. No, we accept on behalf of Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. That is inaction. We are not implicated. Therefore, Krishna says one is understood to be in full knowledge whose every endeavor is devoid of desire for sense gratification. He is said by the sages to be a worker for whom the reaction of work have been bound up by fire of perfect knowledge. See? Bound up by fire of perfect knowledge. This is important. Therefore, this knowledge is important. Without this knowledge, one cannot act properly. One will be, with perfect knowledge only, we know that we are the part and parcel of the Lord. We are the servitor of the Lord. Then we can act properly. Therefore, devotees are why they are immune to all the reaction, because they know that. Even though they eat also, they know that eating also will be reactive. So better to offer Krishna and eat. They are immunized. This is why they do like this, because they have this transcendental knowledge. Abandoning all attachment to the result of his activity, ever satisfied and independent, he performs no free action, although engaged in all kind of other undertaking. Very nice. Prapanchaitika buddhaya. So Rupa Goswami also say, we accept everything, but at the same time, we are not attached to everything. Yukta vairagya. So this formula is become detached from the result of the work. Why? Situated in full of knowledge. Without situated in the full of knowledge, we cannot. We cannot detach. There is no question of detach. We will be implicated. We will be implicated. Therefore, this knowledge is very important. So Krishna says that such a man understanding acts with mind, intelligence perfectly controlled, give up all sense of proprietorship over this position, and acts only for the bare necessity of life. Thus working, he is not affected by sinful reaction. So this is very important. Krishna consciousness people, they do not accept that, oh, the good result, bad result will come. No. Their intelligence is fully controlled. They know that we are part and parcel. Whatever Krishna is giving bare necessity, that is fine. My business is to go back to God, and my business is to engage in the service. They are in full knowledge. This is all temporary, transient. And he who is satisfied with the gain which comes his own accord, who is free from duality, does not envy, who is steady in both success and failure, never entangle, although performing all action. This is very nice. So these devotees are not so calculative. Anything comes is fine on his own accord. Their plan is not, see, planning is, devotee never plans. His plan only to how to serve Krishna properly. For his own accord, he never planned. Whatever Krishna arranged for me, I will accept it. Arjuna was planning, Duryodhana is planning. Krishna rejected both of them. Duryodhana is planning meticulously. Oh, we have so much enemy, and he is consulting with Dronacharya, Bhishma and all. End result is zero. Arjuna also planning, I do not want to fight. Krishna said, what you planning? You have no knowledge. You accept my plan. Nimitta matra bhava sabhyasachi. You just become an instrument. Already my plan is there. This is best plan is accepting Krishna plan. Therefore, devotees are always like this. Late happened. Prabhupada also, no, I don't care. If Krishna wants, I will be there. Krishna do not want, I won't. Devotee should be there. Today is nice prasadam, tomorrow is not nice prasadam, is fine. So they are not, they are satisfied. Whatever it comes, they think this providential Krishna has given. Therefore, Krishna say, all your activity depends on me. And they are steady in both success. If failure also, devotee say that, okay, this is Krishna wants, because if I success means would have deviated from the right path. So better the failure is also good. Tattenukam pansus manaha. The beautiful verses in their 10th chapter. So he says that how devotee think that, oh, maybe Krishna's wish I am suffering. They tolerate. Arjuna. They tolerate this Krishna's wish. The work of a man who is unattached to the modes of material nature, who is fully situated in transcendental knowledge, merge entire into transcendence. So Krishna say that everything, all this, everything has to be the work of a man who is unattached to the modes of. Those who are unattached and situated in transcendentally, they will ultimately go back to Godhead. Gata sangasya mukta, they will go back to Godhead. That means all our sacrifice, everything what you do, everything for Krishna. Everything, whether it's a goods, whether it's a knowledge, everything for Krishna. Then we will go back to Godhead. Because a person who is fully absorbed in the Krishna consciousness is sure to attain spiritual kingdom because of his full contribution to spiritual activity, in which the consummation is absolute. So whosoever is very much, this we are doing, there are so many sacrifices. Krishna say here that Jagya Archata. Prabhupada, see how nicely Prabhupada translated. It's not a literal translated. Prabhupada very nicely translated. See here Krishna say Gata Sangasya Muktasya Jnana Vasishta Chetasa Jagya Acharata Karma Sangrama Prabilyate. See, Samagrama Prabilyate. So Krishna says Jagya Acharata Karma means everything sacrifice. So whatever, supposing we are sacrificing some butter, fat, doing Jagya. So everything you do, but beneficiary is Krishna. Sacrifice to whom? Brahman. Brahma Arpanam Brahma Havir. Brahma Go Brahma Hotam. Because he is everything. All is this fire is his proper, his energy. Everything we are using, all the paraphernalia of sacrifice, also it is his. The altar of the fire is also his energy. So everything is his. And we are also those who are doing Jagya, we are also part and parcel of him. Therefore, everything should be sacrificed for him. In this way, Brahmaiva Kalpate means in this way we will go back to Godhead. That is the understanding. So all the sacrifices we have to do, either it is a darbya, everything for the sake of Krishna. That is recommended by Krishna here. And why this is Vedic sacrifices there? Because unless we do the fruit of all the sacrifices is transcendental knowledge. Unless we sacrifice to Krishna, we cannot get the transcendental knowledge. Because the transcendental knowledge only leads to liberation or pure devotional, ultimately pure devotional service. Therefore, it is said that Bhagavad-gītā 18 chapter 5 verse, that Jagya Dana Tapakriya, all the Jagya Dana Tapa, this should not be even, Tajyate means should not be given up by even everybody, even who is a Brahmana, he is a Brahmachari, any kind of social division, spiritual division, they should not give up the Jagya Dana Tapakriya. Jagya means sacrifice, Dana means charity, Tapa means austerity, Kriya means work. Everything should be done by, should not be given. Everything should be done by everyone. Why? Because it purifies even the liberated soul. It purifies even the great soul. Because by doing this sacrifice, so we will come to the point of transcendental knowledge. Therefore, this theme is how to attain transcendental. We have to do this Vedic sacrifice. Whatever Vedic sacrifice has been prescribed, we have to do that one. So then Krishna telling purpose of all this Vedic sacrifice, you arrive the status of complete knowledge and gain release from the material miseries. Everybody is suffering because of lack of ignorance. We have to have transcendental knowledge to get out from this one. How to get it? By different sacrifice Krishna has given. So many sacrifices, Darbhya sacrifice. Darbhya means like you give something to Krishna. Even doing the yajna also we need butter, etc. So all different kind of yajna Krishna is saying to diminishing our sinful reaction and go back to Godhead. Whole idea is that. But now devotee is not doing all the Vedic sacrifices. Then how he can be released? Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Mercy, he comes, Sankirtana Yajna. We are doing sacrifice, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam, Kalo naste vanaste vanaste vagatina. In Kali Yuga, all the sacrifice cannot be done. First of all, people do not know. If they know also, they don't have capacity to do. And this is also a long process, how much we do sacrifice. So Krishna say that very easiest method. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. But Krishna, after saying this, he telling there is a different, all this kind of yajna is good, but there is a better yajna, better than all dravyamaya yajna, means just by giving goods, sacrifice the goods like butter, this, all the things. Better than this, that jnana, knowledge. That is very important. Therefore, we are discussing the Bhagavad-gītā, Bhagavatam. Why? Because that is called jnana yajna. Jnana yajna. We are discussing on that to understand this one. The discussion itself proposes that they are called jnana, better yajna. Krishna say Shreyan. Shreyan means better yajna, this one. Why it is better yajna? Because once we have to acquire that knowledge, that makes us to a surrender soul of the Supreme Lord. Bhagavad-gītā is not, this course is not to become so much informed about Bhagavad-gītā, to get the knowledge of Bhagavad-gītā. Whole this Bhagavad-gītā course is meant to surrender to Krishna. More, those who already surrender, they should surrender more. They have not surrendered, they will start surrendering. So all this, because Krishna said this yajna is important because for that purpose, to come to surrender to Krishna. Bhunam janmanmate jnanavan mam prapandyante. Vasudevah sarvamiti sa mahatma sudullava. Bhunam janmante. Therefore, this jnana, transcendental knowledge, Krishna consciousness, is a very easy way to become a Mahatma or become a devotee of Krishna actually. You do not know knowledge, where you have come, why you are dying, where you will go the next life, what is the purpose of life, is there any deeper purpose of life? We do not know. Therefore, this knowledge is very important. Therefore, we are discussing that called Jnana Yajna. Krishna says Jnana Yajna is very important. What will happen? The Jnana Yajna, from whom we get it? Krishna says that just right tadavidi pranipatena paripresana sevaya upadekhyante jnanam jnaninam tatudarsina. So, the material condition of life is due to our ignorance. As already I showed the verses that because of ignorance, we are suffering in this material world. Let me show you two verses, very nice verses. He say that it is this, in this beautiful verses, it is say that, see, this Bhagavatam is more details related. So we can see here in these verses it is say that because of a person who has been covered by ignorance is time memorial, is not capable of effecting his own self-realization. There must be some other personality who is factual knowledge of absolute truth can impart this knowledge. We are bound, we are ignorant since time memorial. We cannot come out. We do not have knowledge of Krishna. So we need knowledge. Therefore, Krishna here saying that to get the knowledge, tadvidi pranipatena, you have to approach a guru. That is the process of this knowledge. You have to acquire the knowledge. First of all, you have to find a person who has already seen the light, Tattvadarshi, who has already have this knowledge, who has already this jnana, this knowledge, who is God. In truth, we have to approach it. And just approaching an inquiry also, simply by approaching a person, not inquiring, that's not like that. It's not like a guru is not a fashion, just like I keep a dog for fashion. No, we have to inquire. To know, acquire this knowledge, you have to inquire first, submissively, not challengingly, and also render service to him. In this way, you will get the transcendental knowledge. The result of attaining this transcendental knowledge, that having obtained this real knowledge from a self-realized soul, you will never fall again into such illusion. For by this knowledge, you will see that all living beings are but part of the Supreme. In other words, that they are mine. See, very important. So first of all, we have to find out a person who is self-realized, bona fide spiritual master. Inquiry from him, very honestly inquiring. If you do that, Krishna says that the result is your spiritual salvation is guaranteed. Guaranteed. Yad gatvana punarmoham. All our illusion will not be there. We have now illusion. We do not know who is God, why it is, what is the purpose of life. We do not know that, why I am suffering. But if you get this knowledge, transcendental knowledge from a realized soul, from a right person, then you never be deluded. So therefore, it is said that we should always approach a spiritual master. There is a fundamental step, what Arjuna did it. Arjuna was teaching that to get this knowledge, we have to approach a bona fide spiritual master, who is the true representative of the Krishna. Then we get this knowledge. So again, Krishna telling that even if you are considered to be the most sinful of all sinners, when you are situated on the boat of transcendental knowledge, you will be able to cross over the ocean of misery. Very, very important point. Krishna say that supposing you are crossing a ocean, but you have got a good ship, then you can easily cross. Even after you have a very big ocean, still you can cross. You have got a good ship. Similarly, Krishna says that although you have been implicated by so many reactions, you are sinful, still, if you have got this knowledge, then you will easily cross. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is praying, Ainanda tanuja kinkaram patitam abhisame bhavam vado kurpaya tabapata pankada sita duri sadisram. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Sikhyastang praying that Ainanda tanuja kinkaram patitam abhisame. Somehow and other I have fallen. Please speak up. That means I am just fallen in this ocean of ignorance. Now this knowledge is like a boat. The perfect knowledge, transcendental knowledge, or Krishna consciousness knowledge, or Bhagavad-gītā knowledge is a perfect boat, so that I can cross this ocean of ignorance and go back to Godhead very easily. It doesn't matter what is our past life. Just like we have seen our practical. See, all these verses you can be very practically connect. No, we have seen our life before Krishna consciousness. How was the life? But now, what is the life? So we do not care what are the past life we did. Krishna already guaranteed. He told, if you have this knowledge, never mind. You will cross everything. How we cross it? Because already we have a past life before Krishna consciousness. We have done so much sinful activities. What about that one? Now I'm okay, I'm doing Krishna consciousness. My actions are now very regulated. There's no reaction. But what about my past life? So Krishna is telling here. Krishna telling that as a blazing fire turns fire to the ashes, Arjuna, so does the fire of knowledge burns to the ashes all reaction to material activity. See, just like a fire. If you put anything, everything, it will burn it. Similarly, if you have this knowledge, although you have a past sinful life, you have so much reaction, accumulated reaction of your activities, but because now you are in Krishna consciousness, you have got this, acquired this transcendental knowledge by approaching a bona fide spiritual master, your past reaction, everything will be born into the ashes, all reaction to material activity. See? That's why Krishna say, even after you are sinful, if you have this knowledge, now you can cross. That is the benefit there. In this world, there is nothing to be sublime, pure as transcendental knowledge. Such knowledge is mature fruit of all mysticism, and one who has become accomplished in the practice of devotional service enjoy this knowledge within himself in due course of time. See, there is a very important point here. So, how it is sublime and pure? So, everybody has to seek this knowledge to understand Krishna. That's the whole idea. But how we can easily get it? If we can surrender to Krishna in fully in Krishna consciousness, then knowledge not only born of all the reaction, but also it will be, Krishna say, you can enjoy also. Enjoy this knowledge within himself in due course. By practicing devotional service, you can gain it. See, bhakti means knowledge and detachment. When you say that I am practicing, why we are practicing? Because by practicing Mayasakta Manopartha Yogaminjun Madasra, chapter 7, text 1, Krishna say, the Mayasakta Manopartha, you do this devotional service attached to me. Result is Samagram Mam. Yad Gyasasi Samagram Mam. You will understand me in complete. So the knowledge automatically will come when you engage in devotional service. And this knowledge is very important. Automatically come. Jnana Vairagya will come. If there is no Jnana and Vairagya, there is no bhakti. We are faking it. Supposing if I say, I have got a fever, I should have some temperature in the body. Therefore, if I say I have got bhakti for Krishna, I must have a knowledge of Krishna, must have detachment. Devotional service, foreground of transcendental knowledge and detachment is the perfect process of going back to Godhead. Otherwise, it is sentimental. So therefore, Krishna telling that there is nothing sublime and pure. Such knowledge is pure and one has become accomplished in the practice of devotional. Simply knowledge can be accomplished by the devotional service. So Krishna says that a faithful man who is dedicated to transcendental knowledge and who subdue his sense is eligible to achieve such knowledge. And having achieved it is quick, he quick attain the supreme spiritual peace. So Krishna here the two things is important. First of all, one has to be faithful to take up knowledge. If he is not faithful, he is hesitating, why I should take this, why should I attend Bhagavad-gītā class, why I need this. These are called faithless because they have indriya problem. Not that they are not interested in it, their indriya is not acting, allowing them to come and sit in Bhagavad-gītā class. Krishna here saying that senses also subdue. If your senses are not subdued, you are restless. We cannot get the knowledge. You are not fit for to Bhagavad-gītā course. One time Prabhupada's disciple, he told Prabhupada, I am feeling very restless. Prabhupada immediately pointed, because you are not reading my books, you are feeling restless, you are telling, I want to go Japan, I want to go Hong Kong, I want to go this, that, your mind is fickling. That is the root cause, because our senses are fickling, because for that I am not concentrating. Therefore, Krishna say in this verse, Tata Pora Satyendriya, Samyattendriya. One should be restrained from the matter of sense gratification. And how we can restrain? Because of knowledge. If I am not getting this knowledge, I cannot restrain my senses. and then I will be cause of material world. So how important? Therefore, Krishna says one has to faithfully dedicate it. Not that doctor say, you take this medicine, Prabhupada say that you always discuss Bhagavad-gītā, you say, no, I do not want. Then you are at the same time, you are posing yourself, putting tilak, kantimala and all. No, I am devotee, I am devotee, I am devotee. Nice iron dhoti kurta, bordered saris, I am devotee. What kind of devotee Prabhupada say that? I don't want many devotees. Prabhupada say that I do not want all these devotees. I want a one knowledgeable devotee rather than all this. Therefore, this is very important. But ignorant, faithless person who doubt the revealed scripture do not attain God consciousness. They fall down. For the doubting soul, there is happiness neither in this world nor in the next. So Krishna saying that, see, if for doubting, you say, oh, what is this doctor is giving medicine? Krishna is the supreme doctor. He is prescribing. And if we say we are so smart, we are telling, oh, what Krishna is saying, what spiritual master is saying, I do not believe. Then what happened? Already you are in an unhappy stage. The material world is dukhalam sasutam. Make it more miserable, adding more miserable to this world. Therefore, Krishna says that if you doubt it, that doesn't mean that your blind faith is not required. We have to not blind faith nor also mood of challenge. But question answer is there. Question answer is allowed. Tadvidi pranipatena pariprasana. Question answer, you clear the doubt. Therefore, Prabhupada said that best way to understand the Bhagavad-gītā is to discuss among devotees. My purport, my translation. That is whole idea to improve ourselves. I think last two verses is there. Krishna says, one who acts in devotional service, renouncing the fruits of his action and whose doubts have been destroyed by transcendental knowledge, is situated factually in the self, thus is not bound by the reaction of work or conqueror of riches. So spiritual realization means that everything, our energy, everybody has got some energy, everybody is doing something, they have got some energy, everybody is working. So everybody energy has to be transferred to Krishna, just like Arjuna. Arjuna was a military man. He remained a military man after hearing Bhagavad-gītā. He never changed his position. What he did, his capacity, his energy transferred to fight for Krishna. That means when your energy engage in the Krishna service, or your endeavor or effort for Krishna service, that is important. That is actually, you will not be bound by reaction. That is called yoga sannyasta karmanam. Krishna is telling here, yoga sannyasta karmanam. Everything for Krishna. You have to transfer our energy. Either you are a bhakti yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga, never mind. Just transfer. And for that we need the knowledge, Krishna consciousness knowledge. In this way, we will not suffer the consequence of our reaction, because our action will not have any reaction, because we are doing for Krishna, Krishna karma. Therefore, the doubts which are arising in your heart out of ignorance should be slashed by the weapon of knowledge. Armed with yoga, O Bharata, stand and fight. So Arjuna was declining to fight. Krishna now encouraging, advising. Now you pick up, fight. Why? Because I have already speaking you that about how to mode of working, art of working. Do not fight for yourself, fight for your family, but fighting for me, for my account. Therefore, Krishna telling now already I have all your ignorance, you are thinking that I should not fight. I already told you that everything should be sacrificed, everything should be done for me. This is the knowledge, transcendental knowledge. I am speaking you transcendental knowledge. So you should work on that transcendental knowledge. Therefore, you go and now fight. So this is the way Krishna is explaining the whole chapter. So this is the end of this. So every verses, everything else, if you scrutinizingly read, because still I am going so fast, it takes like 2 hours, whole chapter. If you go scrutinizingly, little bit of more scrutinizingly of each verse, how long it will take? I am trying to make it 1 hour, but I failed because I feel like I should not skip something or something. At least I touch the at least essence of that particular verses. Therefore, I have to touch and go. Otherwise, only themes it will take half an hour. Therefore, I send 2 versions. First version is very, very crisp things, but it's not so much into that. You know, only theme means, okay, you just go a summarize theme, summarize theme. I made today also some summarize theme, sacrifice, so many sacrifice, Krishna is explaining. So the 10 verses I made it summarize. But still, we need something to I mean to understand bit deeply also, because Bhagavad-gītā is spoken for our benefit, is a very mystery, and transcendental knowledge is spoken by the Lord. We cannot just keep it like, some person. Therefore, it will take times. But in course of time, it will be more and more little certain. I'm trying to make it more and more thematic way, so that at least you know the themes. And later on, you read these documents or the materials, you will have a more details. So if you have any question, anybody has any question, how to explain that some devotees succeed in following the prescription very quickly, and for some others it takes more time, even some years. They continue to take bad decision. It is very hard for them. I have very nice question. So because this everybody externally appears that somebody is very quickly, somebody is actually externally appears that both are doing same thing. No, qualitative difference. Why one is stagnated? Why one is very neophyte level, even after he joining 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. Why? Because we are not following the regulative principle properly, the instruction of spiritual master. Prabhupada said that Krishna consciousness is not difficult, but determination to do the Krishna consciousness, that intensity is not there, that intense not there. That purpose of life is not there. The attitude is not there. That I have to have purpose of life, I have to go back, I have to finish my business, I have to advance. Life is very short. That is not there. Therefore, the transcendental knowledge is very important. Therefore, we should hear Sindmatam Sokatha Krishna Punya Sarvana Kirtana Udantustani Avadrani Vidunati. The purification will come. The knowledge will come, appear when you hear more and more and get this knowledge. So some people are actually, they deviate, they do not take the proper decision because of non-adherence of the regulative principle rigidly, or not having the perfect knowledge. Therefore, hearing, devotee means Sravana Darsa. Bhaktivedanta Surya says there's a hear, profuse hearing to get this knowledge. Very important. Of course, hearing and engage in service, two things is very important. So another question is that ghost or soul, so they remember Krishna or not, because the soul remembers its original position, right? Because soul remember, yes, ghost when they are relieved, they will be understanding their position. But at the conditioning state, nobody understands. Lord Shiva says in this 8th canto, he also do not understand. He is not even conditioning, what to speak of us. So he sometimes he forget the transcendental position of Krishna and Mohini Murti and all. So he is referring in that Mohini Murti. Why Brahma also forget. Vimohana Lila. Brahma is thinking that Krishna is an ordinary person. What to speak about the ghost? Ghosts are more abominable. So because they have done much sinful activities, therefore they got this subtle body, not the gross body. So everybody will have a chance to remember his original position. Everybody. Even there is a beautiful thing about the soul, a ghost. There is a Kumaras, 4 Kumaras, speaking a very nice story to Narada Muni in Haridwar about Dhundukari. Dhundukari Atmadev. There's a story there. That one I'm making it very short, 1 minute. That one person is very sinful, and he was killed by his prostitute, 4, 5 prostitute he kept. His brother is a very devotee. So when he was ghost, he was crying. Then he know why you were crying. Why you were so, no, I become a ghost, I did all sinful activities. So please deliver me. Then how to deliver? You speak, so then his brother is speaking Bhagavatam. By Bhagavatam hearing very attentively, the soul is delivered. So by process of hearing, you get acquire knowledge, you purify your soul. Soul also will remember its original and go back to God. So that is there in Padma Purana, this particular story. Atmadev, you can see in Google also. Atmadev and Dhundukari. Dhunduli, Dhundukari like this. So ghost also can. Everybody has a chance. From Krishna, everybody has a chance. Even a flower we offer to Krishna will have a chance for the next life to get a human birth and go back to Godhead. So everybody Krishna has given. He is so merciful. Okay, there are no question. Thank you very much. We will stop here. I will send the things. The next fifth chapter about working in Krishna consciousness. I will try to make it more thematic way so that we can complete in 1 hour time. But this chapter I tried. Still, I feel like this chapter is important because Prabhupada given a lot of stress on this particular chapter. So we have to keep it. Thank you very much. All goes to Srila Prabhupada.